On September 2nd, 2025, a house-sized asteroid named 2025 QH16 rocketed past Earth at over 18,000 miles per hour, faster than a bullet train on steroids. It came close, yet harmless, like a cosmic ghost waving hello. Welcome to Dual Suns, where we explore the thrilling, mysterious, and sometimes terrifying stories of our universe. Are we truly alone, or is space sending secret messages?
One Earth, two suns, infinite questions. This is Dual Suns.
At Dual Suns, we love to start with the dramatic entrance, and Asteroid 2025 QH16 certainly delivered. Imagine a rock roughly the size of a small house, about 13 meters across, screaming past Earth at over 18,000 miles per hour. That is, faster than a commercial jet on turbo mode, faster than your brain trying to process a meme going viral. Yet, despite this jaw-dropping speed, it did not come close enough to do any real harm, passing over 2.8 million miles away, more than 10 times the distance to the moon. NASA has been keeping an eye on this rock because, in space, it is better to be a little paranoid than dead surprised. These are called near-Earth objects, or NEOs. Some are tiny and harmless, others are the size of skyscrapers, capable of changing life as we know it. QH16 falls into the barely noticeable category, but even these small cosmic visitors teach us valuable lessons about our planet's neighborhood. Tracking an asteroid is not as simple as setting up a telescope and saying, "Hey, rock, do not hit us." Scientists use a combination of ground-based observatories and space telescopes, constantly measuring the rock's speed, trajectory, and rotation. Think of it like predicting the path of a runaway shopping cart in a crowded parking lot, but now imagine the cart is hurtling at speeds faster than any car on the freeway, and the parking lot is the entire solar system. And here is a fun fact. QH16's tiny size means it would disintegrate in our atmosphere if it were on a collision course. It would probably make a bright flash, like the ultimate fireworks show, but no need to cancel your barbecue. So why should we care about something that cannot hurt us? At Dual Suns, we see these flybys as cosmic practice drills. Each one teaches astronomers more about orbital dynamics, asteroid composition, and potential threats. The more we study, the better we become at protecting our planet. As we follow QH16 through space, we cannot help but ask, what if the next rock is bigger, faster, or comes from a direction we did not expect? In the next part, we will explore how NASA and astronomers track these cosmic speedsters, using incredible technology and some ingenious tricks that seem straight out of science fiction. Stay tuned, because the universe is not just vast, it is unpredictable, and it is about to get even more fascinating. At Dual Suns, we like to think of asteroid hunting as part science, part detective work, and part intergalactic hide and seek. When a rock, like 2025 QH16, is barreling through space at over 18,000 miles per hour, there is no room for guesswork. NASA relies on a network of ground-based telescopes, radar systems, and space-based observatories to pinpoint these near-Earth objects, or NEOs, with mind-blowing precision. Picture this. Astronomers are like air traffic controllers, but instead of planes, they track countless rocks, some as small as a car, others bigger than a football stadium. Each observation updates the asteroid's position and trajectory, helping predict where it will be days, weeks, or even years from now. It is like playing cosmic chess, where one wrong move could change the entire board. Radar is one of NASA's secret weapons. By bouncing radio waves off asteroids, scientists can measure size, shape, rotation, and distance. Imagine throwing a boomerang blindfolded and having it return perfectly. That is essentially what radar does on a planetary scale. With QH16, radar helped confirm that it is a modest-sized rock, spinning silently as it races past our world. Then there is the science of orbital dynamics. Asteroids are influenced by the gravity of planets, the sun, and even other asteroids. Small nudges over millions of years can shift an asteroid's path dramatically. This is why constant monitoring is crucial. NASA's Near-Earth Object Observations program models these gravitational interactions, creating a cosmic GPS for objects like QH16. At Dual Suns, we also love the fun side of science. The data shows that while QH16 is harmless, larger asteroids are not. Some could cause regional or global damage if they ever hit Earth. This makes every tracking mission an adventure and a reminder. Space is exciting, beautiful, and occasionally dangerous. Here's a question to keep you thinking. If we can track these rocks so accurately, could we ever divert one if it was heading straight for Earth? In the next part, we will explore planetary defense strategies, from giant rockets to sci-fi style asteroid nudges, and see what really happens when humans try to play cosmic bodyguard. At Dual Suns, we like to think of ourselves as the universe's reluctant babysitters. While rocks like 2025 QH16 pass by harmlessly, scientists ask a serious question: what if the next visitor is bigger, faster, or sneaky? Enter planetary defense, humanity's toolkit for keeping Earth safe from cosmic collisions. NASA and other space agencies are exploring several strategies. One is the kinetic impactor, which is basically sending a spaceship to bump an asteroid off course. Imagine nudging a shopping cart before it crashes into your car, but on a scale that involves millions of tons of rock traveling tens of thousands of miles per hour. The famous DART mission proved this concept in 2022, successfully shifting the orbit of a small asteroid. Dual Suns fans, it is like turning a villain in a blockbuster movie by gently tapping them with a cosmic hammer. Another strategy is gravity tractors. A spacecraft hovers near an asteroid using its gravitational pull to slowly tug the rock onto a safer path. It is subtle, slow, and patient, like trying to coax a stubborn cat off the counter. Slow, but effective. Then there are nuclear options, which sound scary, but are sometimes discussed for extreme cases. The idea is to either blow apart a massive rock or nudge it just enough so that it misses Earth entirely. Think of it as giving the asteroid a wake-up call, like yelling at a giant space neighbor to move their car out of your driveway. Why does this matter? Even small shifts in an asteroid's path can prevent disasters millions of years in the making. Every flyby, like that of QH16, gives scientists real-world data to refine these strategies. At Dual Suns, we see each near miss as a rehearsal proof that humanity can, in principle, survive the occasional cosmic surprise. Here is a thought to keep you on edge. What if multiple asteroids were headed our way at once? Could we defend Earth like a Space Avengers team, or would we be scrambling with whatever cosmic tools we have? In the next part, we will explore asteroids in history and pop culture, seeing how humans have imagined and reacted to these space rocks long before NASA existed. At Dual Suns, we love connecting the cosmos to our everyday stories, and asteroids have a surprisingly big role in human imagination. Long before NASA tracked rocks like 2025 QH16, humans looked up at the night sky and wondered, are these streaks of fire good omens, bad luck, or just cosmic fireworks? Ancient astronomers often recorded shooting stars, some of which were fragments of asteroids blazing through Earth's atmosphere. They inspired myths, legends, and a few panicked villagers along the way. Fast forward to modern times, and Hollywood has taken these cosmic villains and turned them into blockbuster tension machines. Think of Armageddon, where Bruce Willis and a team of oil drillers try to save Earth from a skyscraper-sized asteroid, or Deep Impact, with humanity racing against the clock to prevent a catastrophic collision. At Dual Suns, we enjoy pointing out that Hollywood loves to exaggerate asteroids, do not usually explode like fireworks, but the science behind them is just as fascinating and sometimes scarier than fiction. Even memes have joined the asteroid party. Social media loves to joke about the next big rock headed our way, often comparing it to late homework assignments or that last slice of pizza suddenly disappearing. These humorous takes keep people engaged and thinking about space in an approachable way. Historically, asteroids have shaped life on Earth too. The most famous example is the Chicxulub impactor, which wiped out the dinosaurs 66 million years ago. It is a stark reminder that cosmic events are real and sometimes game-changing. By studying these ancient collisions, scientists understand more about Earth's evolution, climate shifts, and even how life adapts to cataclysmic events. Here is a question for our Dual Suns viewers. If a skyscraper-sized asteroid were discovered today, would humanity react like the heroes in movies, or would we be scrambling to figure out what to do? In the next part, we will dive into the incredible journeys of asteroids through the solar system, exploring their origins, paths, and how they sometimes become unexpected visitors like QH16. At Dual Suns, we like to think of asteroids as cosmic travelers, drifting through the solar system on paths shaped by gravity, collisions, and time itself. Most asteroids originate in the asteroid belt, a vast region between Mars and Jupiter filled with rocky leftovers from the solar system's formation. Think of it like a cosmic garage sale chunks of rock and metal that never quite became planets. Occasionally, gravitational nudges from planets, especially giant Jupiter, fling some of these rocks onto new trajectories. That is how we get near-Earth objects like 2025 QH16. Imagine a game of cosmic billiards. One nudge here, a collision there, and suddenly a house-sized rock is zooming past our planet at 18,000 miles per hour. It is like the universe's ultimate pool table. Asteroids can also come from collisions within the belt. When two asteroids crash, fragments scatter across space. Some stay in the belt, while others embark on eccentric journeys, sometimes crossing Earth's orbit. Scientists study these patterns to predict potential flybys and understand the history of our solar system. Dual Suns fans, it is like detective work across millions of years using clues written in stone. The journey does not stop there. Some asteroids carry valuable clues about the origins of water, organic compounds, and even the building blocks of life. Missions like OSIRIS-REx and Hayabusa 2 have collected samples revealing secrets millions of miles away from our own backyard. It is like receiving a cosmic postcard telling us stories from the ancient solar system. Here is a tantalizing question. If we can track and study these wanderers, could one day we harness their resources, water, metals, or rare minerals for humanity? In the next part, we will explore the science of asteroid mining and the potential future of space resources, blending real science, speculation, and a bit of humor, as only Dual Suns can. At Dual Suns, we love looking ahead, and asteroids might just be humanity's next frontier, beyond sightseeing, beyond exploration, all the way to resource gathering. Imagine flying to a rock, hurtling through space at thousands of miles per hour, extracting precious metals, water, or rare minerals. It sounds like a sci-fi dream, but NASA and private companies are already laying the groundwork. Some asteroids are rich in platinum, gold, and nickel, with concentrations far higher than what we find on Earth. A single medium-sized asteroid could hold more platinum than all of humanity's mined reserves. Yes, you heard that right. Space could be the ultimate treasure chest, without worrying about traffic jams or bad Yelp reviews. Water is another valuable resource. Split it into hydrogen and oxygen, and suddenly you have rocket fuel, potentially powering missions deeper into the solar system. That transforms asteroids from passive rocks into vital refueling stations, helping humanity travel farther without carrying tons of fuel from Earth. Dual Suns fans? It is like turning cosmic lemons into rocket lemonade. Of course, mining asteroids is not easy. Engineers must tackle microgravity, extreme temperatures, and unpredictable surfaces. It is like trying to drill for gold on a trampoline while being shot out of a cannon. But the rewards are enormous, potentially enabling a new era of space exploration, scientific discovery, and economic opportunity. And here is a playful thought. Could memes exist on asteroids? Maybe one day astronauts will mine platinum while posting space selfies with tiny rocks orbiting in the background. While humorous, it shows how human culture adapts alongside science. As we consider the future, one big question remains. If humanity begins extracting resources from space, how do we regulate, share, and protect these new frontiers? In the next part, our final section, we will tie everything together, reflecting on the universe's lessons, the thrill of exploration, and leave you with a cosmic call to action at Dual Suns. As we at Dual Suns wrap up this journey through asteroids, cosmic speedsters, and humanity's potential future in space, it is worth pausing to reflect. From the harmless flyby of 2025 QH16 to the ancient rocks that shaped our planet, asteroids are more than space debris. They are storytellers, teachers, and sometimes cosmic reminders of how fragile and extraordinary life on Earth truly island. We have explored the science of tracking asteroids, the ingenious methods NASA and astronomers use to predict their paths, and the strategies humanity could deploy if a threat ever approached. We have laughed at the pop culture exaggerations, marveled at Hollywood's dramatizations, and even imagined ourselves as asteroid miners, prospecting for precious metals and water in the ultimate celestial treasure hunt. But the universe does not stop with asteroids. Each near miss, each tiny fragment, and each mission teaches us about our place in the cosmos. As you watch the sky tonight, remember, every twinkle of light, every streak across the heavens might be a traveler, like QH16, speeding silently, carrying secrets from the ancient solar system, and reminding us that the universe is at once beautiful, unpredictable, and full of wonder. If you enjoyed exploring the cosmos with us, make sure to subscribe to Dual Suns, hit the notification bell, and join our growing community of space enthusiasts. Share your thoughts in the comments. Which cosmic story fascinated you most, and what would you like us to explore next? Until next time, keep looking up, stay curious, and remember that the universe is vast, mysterious, and waiting for you to discover it. From all of us at Dual Suns, thank you for watching, and see you among the stars.